So we're all about solutions here on The Real Story and, of course, trying to help. And as the country pushes for real reforms for what's widely seen as a broken VA healthcare system, what are some options for our nation's vets in the meantime if they're having problems with the VA? Well, joining me now is Jessie Jane Duff, a retired Marine Corps Gunnery Sergeant and a member of Concerned Veterans for America. So glad you're doing this project with us, Jessie Jane, because we do want to keep telling these stories and we want to help people at the same time. So today we're going to talk about how you apply for medical malpractice if it happened at the VA. So it starts with requiring supporting documentation and proof of the claim, right?
Yes, you must have documentation of your claim, and it has to have been related to your service disability. It has to be related to your service, and it also has to be related to a VA hospital. It cannot be a civilian hospital. So if it's malpractice within that VA hospital, then you have grounds for your claim.
All right. Now, there are no statute of limitations, which is good news. So if something happened years ago, you can still file a claim, right?
Absolutely, but I would always recommend that people move as quickly as possible because as we have seen with the VA, they don't always have the best records and we want to make sure there's accuracy in it. So yes, there's no statute of limitations with that step.
Okay, now let's say that you file the claim and you hear back that it's been denied. The claimant apparently only has 1 year to appeal the denial of claim. Explain that.
Yes, 1 year. Now, essentially what that means is you need to move quickly. You've got to go, and basically the VA will come back with a reason it was denied. It may not have had enough documentation. They may need more evidence of what the problem is, and you need to provide that documentation. You just can't go back and say you're wrong. You have to go back and clarify what it is that is missing. So that would be the final step to get your appeal through.
Okay. Now, you also have to fill out the application online or by contacting a VA regional office. Sounds pretty simple, but I have a sneaking suspicion it's not always simple.
Yes, none of this is simple. You're still dealing with the Veterans Administration. So I would also recommend to people that if they're having problems with their local office or they feel that there's a lack of trust, you have other options. You can go through the Federal Tort Act. And the Federal Tort Claims Act allows you to file a claim. It has to be within 2 years of the malpractice, disability, or death. And you have to get it through. But this will remove you out of the VA system. It will get submitted to the VA Regional Council. If they deny it, you have 6 months to do your appeal with the Federal Tort Claims Act. However, you now get a U.S. attorney that will represent your case. And it will be removed from the VA backlogs and all of those other issues that we've heard about.
All right, because I've had so many messages on email, Facebook, etc., from people who have talked exactly about this process and how they get mired down in it. So once again, you can do the tort option, right?
Yeah, the Federal Tort Claims Act. Now, if you need more information on that, please utilize your American Legion. They have excellent counselors out there for veterans that can help them with any of their process.
All right, Jessie. Thanks again. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you for inviting me.
So severe